Indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB lawyer, Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor has called out Anambra State Governor, Professor Chukwuma Soludo over the arrest and detention of a well-known native doctor always on social media, Chidozia Nwangu aka Akwa Okukotiwara Aki, accusing the governor of violating the rights to religious practice of the suspect as guaranteed by Nigeria Constitution. This, as Governor Charles Chukwuma Soludo goes harder on Babalawos, which are spiritual native doctors foiling insecurity in the state, most especially those under the religious practice of Okite or Ezemanyi that are widely believed to be responsible for the encouragement of people into kidnapping, organs harvesting, money rituals, specifically rampant cases of stolen babies and boyfriends killing girlfriends for money ritual purposes, with investigation indicating that some dangerous crimes in Anambra are committed by teenagers, minors or underage children, often misled and manipulated into the inhuman crimes by elderly ones, forcing the Anambra State government to enact a new law that is tagged Homeland Security Law 2025 that came into effect on January 17, 2025, which banned anyone from advertising or showcasing on social media or any public place his or her supernatural powers to make people rich without any lawful means of legitimate business, forbids any spiritual native doctor from using their powers to perfect magical bulletproof for people to commit crime in the state, and strictly stipulated 25 years imprisonment with no option of fine for any spiritual native doctor that requires human parts or blood to administer charms or protection to anybody in the state. A careful study of the Anambra State Homeland Security Law, the government did not ban the practice of Babalawo, which are spiritual native doctor, but anyone who practiced his or her religion in a manner that violates other sections of Nigeria Constitution, public rights or the rights of any human being in the state. The native doctor, Akwa Okuko, in a video made available online on Saturday where he was seen interrogated by the Anambra State Deputy Governor, Onyeka Ibezim, said he has long stopped the practice of Okite immediately he heard about the Homeland Security Law concerning Okite, adding that he is not the owner of the social media account where supernatural powers for wealth and protection is being advertised and propagated. The Homeland Security Law stipulates 1 year imprisonment or a fine of 5 million naira or both for any landlord or house owner that rent his or apartment out to tenant without collecting a valid means of identification, details of work occupation of the tenant, and submitting same immediately to the President General of the community or leadership of his or her estate for onward transmission of the tenant data to authority. All hotels, guest houses, inn, lodges, motels, shortlets or any commercial dwelling places in the state are by the new law mandated to install CCTV cameras on their facilities with mandatory collection of valid ID card from guests or users of the HomeAway accommodation before checking them into their room. Report daily to appropriate authority the CCTV recording and data collected from the users, and failure to do so, the proprietor of the place of hospitality will be sentenced to 6 months imprisonment or a fine of 1 million naira or both. The law stipulates 6 years jail term or a fine of 20 million naira or both for anyone found under the practice of Okite or Ezemanyi for the purpose of using his or her supernatural powers to make people rich without non-legitimate business or to administer bulletproof charms to people to commit crime in the state. And such penalty also goes to anyone under the practice of Okite or Ezemanyi seen to have thrown items into the river as sacrifices or dumps on the road or any public place for the purpose of making people rich without legitimate business or bulletproof protection for the commission of crime in the state. The law also stipulates 6 years imprisonment or a fine of 20 million naira or both for anyone who claims to have any supernatural power and found to be misleading the public or any member of the public. The person, during investigation, shall be given the opportunity to prove his or her supernatural powers or given the chance to test the charms. And above all, any person or spiritual native doctor that requires human parts or blood of a human person to perform any rituals or charms will be sentenced to 25 years imprisonment with no option of fine upon conviction. That aside, few days ago, the lifeless body of Justice Azuka, the member representing Onitsha North 1 constituency in the Anambra State House of Assembly, was found by security operatives near the Second Niger Bridge, with police saying the suspects behind the kidnapping and killing of the lawmaker were mostly between the age of 19 and 20, with some members of the public identifying one of the suspects to be 16 years old, who only have an advanced or matured face and body structure that makes him look older than his age. Azuka was reportedly kidnapped on December 24, 2024, along Gugunawampa Road in Inland Town, Onitsha, while returning home for Christmas. He was abducted at gunpoint in a swift operation that lasted less than 5 minutes, according to Punch newspaper. The lawmaker, a chieftain of the Labour Party, reclaimed his mandate following a court ruling that nullified the victory of Douglas Egula of the People's Democratic Party, who was initially declared the winner of the 2023 election. Reacting to the arrest of Akwa Okuko in a press statement on Sunday, the IPOB lawyer, Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, said the arrest did not only trample on his fundamental rights, but also raises serious questions about the abuse of state power for political or personal vendettas. The statement reads, "It is deeply concerning that Chief Chidozia Nwangu, popularly known as Akwa Okuko Tiwara Aki, has been unlawfully arrested by the Anambra State government. This egregious act not only tramples on his fundamental rights but also raises serious questions about the abuse of state power for political or personal vendettas." A few weeks after the establishment of the Agunekemba security outfit, I expressed concerns about the potential misuse of the outfit for settling political scores, concerns that, unfortunately, are now being debated. Since news of Akwa Okuko's arrest broke, my phones have been flooded with calls and messages from concerned individuals, all questioning the legality of his detention. Upon further inquiry, I learned that he was invited for a meeting by the Deputy Governor of Anambra State, who personally called him. However, rather than a routine engagement, this invitation appears to have been a trap, one that has now led to his unjust detention. The crux of the matter lies in a trending undated video in which Akwa Okuko allegedly spoke about preparing a substance called Okitai. Notably, I was meant to understand that this video was neither released on his official platforms nor promoted by him. However, even if we assume, without conceding, that he made such statements, the fundamental question remains, what crime has he committed? Legal and constitutional violations, Sections 38, 39, and 40 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, as amended, provide clear, extensive, and unequivocal protections for every citizen's freedom of thought, conscience, religion, and expression. These rights are sacrosanct and cannot be arbitrarily infringed upon by any government, authority, or local laws. Specifically, Section 38 guarantees the right to practice and propagate one's religion freely, whether in private or in public, alone or with others. Section 39 upholds the right to freedom of expression, including the right to hold opinions and disseminate information without interference. By unlawfully detaining Chief Chidozia Nwangu based on his religious and personal declarations, whether actual or perceived, the Anambra State government has blatantly violated these constitutional rights. Who is Akwa Okuko? Chief Chidozia Nwangu is a renowned and successful traditional doctor, widely recognized for his metaphysical beliefs by his adherents. Contrary to the misconceptions being peddled, I have been reliably informed that he has consistently discouraged individuals without legitimate means of livelihood from seeking his services. I was further informed that he has publicly declared that only those engaged in genuine trade or business should consult him, demonstrating a strong ethical stance in his practice. If his arrest is indeed linked or limited to the aforementioned viral video, then this amounts to an unlawful detention and must be unequivocally condemned. His continued incarceration represents a gross violation of his fundamental rights and an abuse of power by the Anambra State government. Concerns about the Agunakemba security outfit. I have been a strong advocate of the Agunakemba security outfit, having publicly commended its launch as a necessary step toward tackling criminal activities by known state actors that had previously terrorized their state. There were initial concerns that the security initiative lacked timely state support, allowing criminals to wreak havoc before Governor Soludo finally intervened. Now, with the 2025 Anambra gubernatorial election approaching, it appears that the goalpost is shifting, raising suspicions of political manipulation. Any attempt to use Agunakemba as a tool for silencing perceived political opponents will be roundly resisted by well-meaning Anambarians. Call for immediate and unconditional release. Given these troubling developments, I call on the Anambra state government to immediately and unconditionally release Chief Chidozia Nwangu. His detention is not only illegal but also sets a dangerous precedent for the suppression of religious and expressive freedoms in our state. Agunakemba's security outfit should remain focused on its core mandate, combating crime, and not being hijacked for political witch hunts. If the state government attempts to subvert its original purpose, the people of Anambra will resolutely reject such misdirection. Let wise counsel prevail, said and signed by Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Last year, Akwa Okuko Tiwaraki was kidnapped around 11:30 p.m. on Sunday, July 23, 2024 at his Triple P Hotel in Oba, Idemili North local government area of the state after the kidnappers shot dead 2 of his security guards. It was widely rumored that he paid between 200 and 300 million naira to regain his freedom with the help of his friends who apparently contributed the money as the kidnappers continued to scale up their demands. To draw the curtains close, Anambra State Commissioner of Police, Enage Obono Itam, while parading the suspects behind the abduction and killing of the Anambra State lawmaker, Justice Azuka, stated below in quote, "Good afternoon ladies and gentlemen of the press and happy new month to you all. Our interaction today is to highlight some of the notable breakthroughs recorded by the Anambra State Police Command on major incidents in the state within the period under review. Many of you are aware of the gruesome murder of Honorable Justice Azuka, the Honorable State House of Assembly member representing Onitsha North Constituency 1 in the Anambra State House of Assembly, who was abducted on the 24th of December 2024 in Onitsha. This serious incident motivated the command to go the extra mile in intelligence gathering and discreet investigation. In the early hours of the 6th of February 2025 at the Second Niger Bridge, the joint security team comprising of the police and AVG operatives on a mission to rescue the abducted Honorable State House of Assembly member representing Onitsha North, Honorable Azuka, his lifeless body was regrettably found at the scene. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Given the above on the same day, the command operatives in a joint operation with Anambra State vigilante operatives acting on intelligence-led information arrested 9 suspects actively involved in this unfortunate incident and recovered 2 pump-action guns. One of the suspects sustained a gunshot injury in his leg during a gun duel with the police operatives. The arrested suspects include Ugochukwu Onuora, aged 30 years, Ikemefuna Osai, aged 20 years, Ikena Orugu, aged 27 years, Chibuke Obifuna, aged 19 years, Chinonso Olisa, aged 19 years, Chinedu Okoli, aged 21 years, David Ojeni, aged 25 years, and the most notorious of them, one Peter Sunday, aged 20 years, with a big tattoo inscription of No Peace 4D Government on his chest. The command operatives have also successfully arrested one Chidebere Nwosu, a kidnapped suspect in Uruagu, Nnewi, and neutralized some of his gang members that were involved in the attack of police personnel attached to the Rapid Response Squad after a successful arrest on the 3rd of October 2024. We have also neutralized more than 100 notorious criminals and successfully destroyed many criminal camps in Ufuma, Ezeoel, Achala, Obaru, and many other places in the state. I want to extend our gratitude to the Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Adeolu Egbetukun, for his guidance and overall support. Also appreciate the Executive Governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo, sister agencies, the media, residents of the state, Anambra State vigilante operatives, civil society groups, organizations and many others for their unflinching support within the nine months that I spent in the state as the Commissioner of Police in the light of the nation. Please be assured that the confidence reposed on the police and other security agencies for the protection of lives and properties of residents is not to be taken for granted. Thanks once again and may God bless us all.
The Akwa and the Sasa. I am very, very, very happy. You people have made an State. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You people have made an Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Professor Chukwuma Soludo will not forget this day. Yes, sir. Thank you, Speaker of Anambra State, House of Assembly, 8th Assembly, will never forget this day. Amen. I'm telling you the gospel truth. You people have proved that you don't get in Anambra. We don't know where you people are. Yes. We don't know. But I'm telling you, we will all know you people. We will all get on us. You understand? When you were able to tell us everything that has to do with others, that's the only thing that will keep you. Okay? So we thank you. We need to move. And we are soon, we will come back. We will still come back here with you. Yes. And so that you will come and pack the person, the body remain. You will pack him. The way you people dropped him. You want my packet now, Don't worry. There is time for packet. There is time for packet. This is where we have our Honorable Justice Azoka, member representing Onitsha North. My brother, it's so unfortunate, but you can see what Anambra State, government of Anambra State, House of Assembly, we have not been sleeping. The only thing is that we swore that whether you are dead or alive, we must get you. If your family don't meet you alive, they will meet your body remain. And today we have achieved a great success. We have nothing much to do. We will continue to hunt others. We must get all of you. Okay.
The video that is going viral.
Yeah. It's not my page that post the video.
And the law, you said you know about the law.
Yeah. I hear about the law about Okite. I know they do since when I hear go to my page, you see nothing like that.
Okay, you know you have already stopped it.
Yeah, because if they say Okite do this, okay, I just stop it. But that Okite, now we give them down. Okite will not be na name. Okite na the son away. But now because of that one, they're there for what?
So, gentlemen, we are going to push for them. We must. So we want to see those things. Okay, we want to even see where you do these things, and then the evidence that what you're doing. And then even your shop, okay, where it is, and that is what the law says. And
a large percentage of our youth, 99.99%, are hardworking. They are honest people. They want to take their destiny in their own hands. They want to have a future for themselves. They only need our push. But all of us must bond together and fight that 0.01% because they are giving us a bad name. If you come out and surrender, we will devise special 1U2 skills for you, train you and empower you and reintegrate you into society. But if you fail to come out from there, I can tell you with the Agune Chamber and Operation Udogachi, we are coming after you. We are coming after you. We are coming after you. There will be no hiding place. They have to make a choice. And for us, we've chosen the path of enterprise, hard work, and integrity. For them, they choose now to be in the bush and come out to collect from those who have worked hard. We said that won't work. Not in Anambra, that will find somewhere else.
That's Welcome Radio, bringing you the news in a more digital way.